These are just word cards. And Bob, if you're seeing them, great. If it's more intuitive, just visualize what the ladies are saying each time they say a word. What word is that, Pat?
Not, Not.
Claudia?
But, B-U-T.
And Sharon?
There, There.
Now, Bob, it's only a two-letter word. See if you got a flash of a letter. Totally let go of that intellectual mind and go empty. Let go of all the thoughts and just chill out, veg out as if you're falling asleep. When you're laying in bed at night, maybe you're watching a movie and you just drift off. Just go to that mind state where you're just drifting off and you willingly just let go because you're tired and you just want to fall asleep. Go to that mind state or pretend to, and what letters show up? It's a two-letter word.
A-N.
Very close. It's in, but you got the N. Very good, Bob. Pat?
You.
Claudia?
These, These.
And Sharon?
So, S-O.
Okay, here's another one, Bob. Now, again, just pretend you're in that state where you're just falling asleep at night and you let go and you just start dreaming away. You're in that in-between state. You can kind of hear the movie and the movie becomes part of your dream and you just drift off into dreamland where you totally let go.
Is there an R?
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. And the very thing you asked me, buried into that, is a clue, and your mind sight was doing that.
Are there two vowels in it?
One vowel, and you just did it again also, by the way. So your mindset is really trying to push through. It's the word is, I-S, and both times you started the sentence out with the word is.
Okay.
Okay, now that's no coincidence. Okay, it occurred to you when your brain chose the words to put together, your mind sight came forward and gave you the word is both times. And in fact, the second time you corrected it and you said are right after you said the is. That's definitely your mind sight trying hard there. Well done on that, by the way.
Thank you.
So these are picture cards, and on the picture cards, they have the first letter at the top in capitals followed by the same letter in a small. It shows the image. For example, this one I'm showing in the screen is a Canadian dollar. So it says dollar on the bottom in small. It shows the object in the middle as a gold-colored dollar, and then it has the capital D and a small d at the top. And Pat, can you say what this is? Say the colors and spell the word. And Bob, and everybody else, just visualize that along with whoever's reading it.
Okay, it's a black and orange hockey puck. Puck.
Claudia, what about this one?
Is that an axe
Yes?
with the X on top?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why they're putting the letter X at the top, but it should be the letter A, but it is an X and they're showing X at the top instead. This one, Sharon?
That's a brown moose, Moose.
Bob, do you see any colors?
Red or orange?
Yes, there is a red. Very good. Do you see any letters? Okay, there's the main letter of the beginning of the word right there. So again, scan your beam as if it's the size of a dime or quarter passing across your screen. So in order to get your whole screen, you'd have to scan it like a flatbed scanner to pick up things. So I'll make it go back a bit to make it easier. See if your mind sight gives you any one of those four letters of what this is.
It seems to be like a vertical line that's in it, and then a hump, maybe.
Yeah, that would describe it.
Like the side of a couch or something like that.
Well, what you're describing is it has these features. So your mind sight is trying to give it to you. Now, I also heard you hesitate with one of the letters. Your mind sight was trying to give you the letter, and I heard you hesitate with that letter. It's an S. I heard you hesitate with an S when you went to say, and the object is a sock. Just lift your mask and see for a second. When you describe the vertical and the sort of hump, see how close you were. Close you were, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Matt back down. Very good. This is going to be the Nikolai card, and I'll point to a different symbol for each person. Pat, can you see my finger pointing at one of the symbols on the Nikolai card from underneath?
Yes, it's a plus sign.
And Claudia, what about this one?
Circle.
And what about this one, Sharon?
Square.
Now, Bob, I'm going to tell you, remember these are at random. So you could have anything anywhere. There is a plus right here. where I'm pointing. So visualize a plus. Then right next to it, to the left of it, is the one in question. So visualize the plus right here, then look slightly to the left, and what shows up in your mind sight? This one right here.
Circle.
Yes, it is. Lift your mask up and see.
Yay, Bob.
Very good.
Okay.
There's the plus.
Yay.
There was the circle. Well done. Well done.
Cool.
Pat, what do we have in the screen?
Oh, it's a green dice with 3 black dots on
What
it.
about this one?
1.
Okay, Sharon.
4.
So there's a 1. This is the one in question. I'm just turning it like horizontally. This is the one in question. And then when I keep turning it, there's a 6. So it goes 6, then it goes this one, then it goes 1. There's the one in question. There's the 6. There's the one in question. There's the 1. Okay, each time I go by the number between those, what is that number right here?
3.
Lift your mask up.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay, Bob.
Yay, cool.
There's the
Yay.
1 and there's the 6. Well done.
Yeah.
Very good, Bob. Excellent.
Way to go.
I'm picking a long word. It's in your screen. And what is the word or words? And in Bob's case, it can be any one or more letters. Or if you see the 2 words, write them down. Correct, Pat. That's correct, Sharon. Just let go entirely, Bob, if any letter shows up. That's correct, Claudia. T and R. Yes, there's a TR together, Rob. So that's interesting. It's the word sentence structure. And in structure, the T and R are right next to each other. So very good. You were seeing that. Excellent. Okay, that's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. We started the class at 7, my time, Toronto time, and at 6:45 exactly, in that minute, I was upstairs at my desk and I took a picture of something. Now, just because I'm at my desk, that doesn't mean anything. It could be an object from anywhere in the house. I took the object, I put it on my desk to take a picture of it against a white sheet. So there's many different ways you can get this object. You can be in the here and now and come to where I am at my round table here in the lower level at the house, an hour south of Goderich, just outside of London, Ontario, near the river. And you can come through the window and take a look at what's on the screen of my phone. And you'll see it say today, 6:45 p.m., and you'll see a picture of it. You could go back to 6:45 and go to my desk on the main floor. And just visualize a desk with a computer on it and a desk light, and where you can look out the window and see the river. And what did I take a picture of? You can see me in the time period just before that, handling this object and putting it down on the piece of paper. Claudia says long and skinny. They might be a little skinny, this object, I would say. Not necessarily long. If you get any attributes, just write them down. Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it mechanical? Is it electronic? Is it something that's neither? Pat says leather. Yes, there is a little bit of leather. Very good, Pat. Hard and red. Okay, the object, all parts of it are hard. That's correct. That's well done. Claudia says part of one is round. Part of this has a round piece. So well done, Claudia. So we know it's round. We know there's leather. We know it's skinny. We know it's hard. Is it electronic, mechanical, or something that's neither? Claudia says black. Yes, there's 2 colors, and one of them is black. Well done, Claudia. Bob says hard, cylindrical, and mechanical. Yes, mechanical is included. Sharon says watch. Okay, try again. Claudia says push buttons. That's absolutely correct. Well done, Claudia. It could have several things together. So it is mechanical, but there could be more to it also. Anything else coming? I'm looking at the picture. Bob says wire. Yes, there would be wires inside of it. Claudia says brown. We already have the one color black. The other color is different from brown. Does anybody see the other color? Bob says silver, and Sharon says white. I'm going to count them both as correct because it looks silvery white. Pat, you're pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel for what it is.
Okay, I'm pointing at the picture. I'm touching the picture. I'm blowing it up and I'm looking at it. What else? What could it be possibly used for? Pat says remote. Yes, it is a remote. Very well done. And let's go a little bit further than that. What is it a remote for? Yes, Claudia got it right. It's a car. Everybody lift their mask up.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, yay.
oh wow.
There's the round with the leather. That's an air tag so I don't lose my keys. And there's the remote for the car. And that's the remote for the starter of the car. But
Nice.
it's got
Nice.
buttons. There's wire outside. Plus, inside there's wires. Your white and your silver. Hard, a little bit on the skinny side. Well done, everybody.
Yay. That
Well
was
done.
quite
Right.
challenging.
Wow.
It was.
I've got 3 cards here. They are was, the, and can. So you could say was the can on the floor. Now I'm going to shuffle them up and I'm going to put them in the screen. Now for the ladies, close your eyes. This is more intuitive. For Bob, you can have your eyes open or closed. It doesn't matter. I'm shuffling them up. We've got was, the, can, and I'm picking one up and putting in your screen. This is an intuitive exercise. Which one of the 3 cards is it? That's correct, Claudia. And yes, that's correct, Pat. And yes, that's correct, Sharon. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. And on this one, everybody keep their eyes closed. I'm going to pick one of the words. And I'm going to point my finger at one of the letters of one of those 3-letter words. So it's was, the, can. It's one of the letters of one of the words. This is with your eyes closed. Claudia, so it's something different. Pat, it's something different. Let's see if Sharon gets it. Looks like Bob had to take a call or something. Yes, Sharon got it. It is the letter C. Very good, Sharon. Well done.
Very good.
Bob, since you're transitioning between your intuitive and your full seeing the room mind sight, I'm going to ask Pat to describe to you when she saw for the first time with her full-blown advanced seeing the room mind sight. Pat, you've got the floor.
Okay, so it was really weird because I didn't know I could see. So I was teamed up with one of the Power Girls, Dahlia, and she was explaining how she could see. And I was like, I had an eye patch on and I had my mask on and I was just determined to see. I'm like, I want to see in my head. And I had those little tabs that you put in the folder to do the the lettering, the little letter tabs. And I held it out and I realized I could see a color that was different from the colors we'd been working with. And I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I can see. And then I realized there were black letters and I had like the tiniest little hole like that, like a pencil eraser. And I'm like, looking, trying to figure it out. I was so excited. So I didn't even know that I could see. So check all your spots. And it was
Okay.
like down in the periphery.
All right. Thank you.
There's the tip of the week there, Bob.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be looking.
Look forward to seeing everybody in the next session.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you so much, Rob.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
everybody.
everyone. Nice to
Bye.
see you.
Take it
Bye.
Bye.